Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brendan and welcome to the FEH 2-year anniversary. Today and for the next several days actually, we're going to be doing some summons, free summons, hooray! To start off the event we have the special hero summon for year 1 with year 2 to follow in like a week. And also we have Minerva and Maria's battle. Not a particularly outstanding banner, but you know, Minerva's pretty solid as a unit. Wouldn't mind picking her up. Paula is not super exciting since she's 3-4 and Maria's like eh. But first we're gonna start with this seasonal selection here, and frankly I can't decide who I should go for. There are just so many seasonal units. It's really hard to decide. Red, I have half the characters already, but the other two are pretty solid with Winter Tharja and Witchy Noe. Whereas something like green, I have less of the characters, but there are less that are like actually interesting to me. Blue, I only really want like Summer Xander, or not Summer Xander, Spring Xander, just because I don't have him and I like Xander, even though he's kind of terrible realistically. And also Summer Corrin, just because I'd like to fodder her tome to Morgan, because I already have a regular Summer Corrin. And Colorless is okay. There are like maybe 2 or 3 units that I wouldn't mind there, but like other than that, I've already got some of them, and then there's some that are just kind of like eh. So I don't know. I'm thinking red or green. Let's see what colors we even get to choose from. Well, that makes that a lot easier. Alright, show us something amazing for green. What have we got? Just not someone I already have, please. Oh, yes! Yes! Performing Azura. I was really hopeful for her just because another dancer. I always need more of those. And I absolutely adore her outfit here, the one based off of the scene in Conquest. And as much as I love my Inigo, I was kind of sad that like she was sharing focus with him, because I couldn't realistically, or I didn't want to like try and get both of them. So once I got performing Inigo, I just kind of stopped summoning. Never ended up getting Azura, so I'm very pleased with her. And next we have yeah, okay, that banner just disappears. Next we have Minerva and Maria will be pulling green again for a chance at Minerva, or maybe Camilla? Yes? What do we got? Nah, just barter. Man, that's unfortunate. Maybe he'll at least have good IVs that I can use as the base for my 4-star plus 10 version. But that concludes Day 1 summoning! Hooray! I think the choice here on this one is pretty clear. We want Colorless for Jenny, the fluffy sheep. Though I wouldn't mind getting Claire as a secondary, just because her Refine is still pretty solid. Lucas, I'd probably just save in case he gets Refine down the line, but yeah, we're just gonna try for the sheep. Actually, I've never seen a sheep in real life, but I like them a lot. I used to collect a lot of stuffed sheep because they are just very cute animals. I like them much. This is Jacob, yay! That's like the same thing, right? We'll pull the second colorless too, but we're not gonna pull the red or the green, even though I really want to. I want Corrin and Camilla merges, but I just shouldn't pull because there's no focus there. Oh, yeah, Jenny. Digging the shaved head look. Gross. That's not what I wanted. It's time to eat some greens. We're gonna pop the green stones and maybe we'll get a Camilla. And maybe we'll get a Dragon Slayer. Either one is pretty awesome. But we probably won't get either, realistically. What have we got? Show me Camilla. Oh, it's Raven. I don't need him. Ah.
Alright, it's time to pull on the Lilina and Cecilia banner. We're going to pull red for Lilina or Roy, or hopefully a Corrin. Speaking of Corrin, I'm very depressed because he lost the voting gauntlet, as was most predictable. We're just going to pull one of these reds, even though I want to try for both. Because they just showed the new Valentine's banner, and there's some nice stuff on that, so I've got to save the orbs. Sorry. I just know that orb had a Corrin in it. Ugh. Oh well.
Come on, I don't even need to say who we're going for here. Nah, just Cecilia. RIP. But for the first time, we can look at the IVs of this unit. By the time you guys are seeing this, I've probably already put up some other video and shown it, but this is the first official time that I've done a summon, and I could just look at the IVs right there, and that's really cool. I really appreciate that. I don't really care about Cecilia because I already have a 4-star plus 10 one, but it is a nice thing nonetheless. Alright, this banner I'd actually be kind of alright with any of the units. I've got Erica and Myrrh, so I could merge them, although I think I've been saving my Erica in case I wanted to fodder someone for Swift Sparrow, and now I kind of have some plans for that, but it'll depend on my luck on the Valentine's banner, which by the time you see this, I've already pulled on that. But otherwise, Ephraim would be completely new, so I wouldn't mind getting him. But I think I don't know. Any of them would be all right. Well, that rules out Erica. We'll just take the green, I guess, for Myrrh because she's slightly more interesting to me than Ephraim. Just because mine's minus res, so I could merge and remove the Bane. No, it's just Gunther. That's not very helpful. We all know the real reason I was pulling green. Alright, now I've got to go summon on this banner, but you don't get to see that in this video because it's already been posted. And we have finally, at long last, the second special hero summon for the seasonals of the past year. And unlike year one, where a lot of the seasonals, until like the armor units, were just kind of okay, here we've got a lot of great options, whether it be for skills or as actual units. It's really hard to choose from these ones. There are a lot that I'd like to have just to have. There are a lot with great fodder. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of overlap with the few that I don't want, or like green, I have a lot of the ones already, like New Year's Fjorm, or I just really don't care for, like Spring Sharina, Spring Alphonse aren't particularly stellar. So there's overlap there, but naturally that's the one that has like 2 skills that I would love to have. What were they? It's Bridal Sanaki's Def Res Link for Odin, and oh yeah, Summer Innis's Death Feint would also be awesome. But then over on red, there are a lot of units that I would like to have just to have, but their fodder isn't the greatest for what I would like. And I've already got like Gunther, I've already got Halloween Myrrh. But Gunther at least has, I mean, they're both those have like skills that are pretty usable. Like Gunther's got the new level 3C skill that I could give someone, and Mur has armor stuff. But so I think we're going to pull red, just because I would really like Hoshiden Makaya, I think, the most out of all of these. Green might be my backup color. Blue and colorless are both solid too, though. So let's see what we've got. Well, all right. Oh, but blue has Ryoma and Camilla. Ooh, I kind of like blue more. Blue only has one unit that I really don't want as well with, well, I don't really care for Cordelia, but I also kind of don't want Niles because I have one already. Alright, come on. We got to go for fates. Show me Ryoma or Camilla. Appear before me. Ah, dang it! No! Niles, I already have you. What are you doing here? That's sad, but... I mean, attack speed link isn't bad. I just don't know who I'd want it on. Ooh, this one's a plus attack, though. I guess maybe I could just take the merge in that case. Attack's always good. I don't need to mark him anymore. He's already marked. That's disappointing, but we still have two other banners for today. First, we're going to start with Ike and Soren's battle. And all of these are okay. Ike is kind of not so good anymore. Not regular Ike. Alencia is still a monster. I have a plus attack 1 on my flyer team, and she's incredible. Not that I use her much anymore because Summer Takumi is just so amazing that I'm actually thinking of moving her to another team so that she can be used more. And then Soren with his Refine is actually pretty solid. So I'd be fine with any of these, but I think we're going to go red for that last wonderful male Corrin merge. Oh, do I want to pull the whole wheel? That is a good question. These are mostly free summons, but there's no rule that says I can't take more. I'm going to at least get the second red here. I don't know if I want Soren that badly, because he has 4-star available. I'd mostly be pulling for Camilla merges. Yeah, I'll pass on the greens, even though it is very tempting. And next we have the Tempest banner, which also has double red with Ike. They're really trying to... There's so much Ike here. Ike is always the foreshadowing of bait, but Ike is here. Mia's okay. I don't even use my Mia because her voice is annoying. But they're both pretty good, so let's pull this one red here. I don't even care about the blue, no thanks. Not interesting. I'll pass on Oscar. He'll just get a refine like Seth and Titania, so That's just Roy. Blah. Overall, these ones were not particularly exciting, but it was all free, so, well, except that the time that I spent orbs. Don't show a flashback of that. I'm gonna at least get the second red here. I don't know if I want Soren that badly, because he has 4-star available. I'd mostly be pulling for Camilla merges. Yeah. Alright, here we have Makaya and Soth. And Sanaki decided to tag along. I'd be fine with pulling... Makaya is the one I want the most, but I'd be fine with Sanaki, I guess, just because last time I got her, I foddered her for Triangle Adept without even grinding her hero merit. So I wouldn't mind getting the free 5,000 feathers. Soth is just unappealing because I have like 2 5-star versions of him and like some 4-stars. So Makaya is the target, but if there's no blues, I guess we'll pull red. Who knows, maybe we'll get a court. Well, that choice was made for me. Reveal to me a male Corrin. I want him infinitely more than I could ever want Sanaki. Oh, that's like a white-haired guy, but it's not the right white-haired guy. Oh well.
Boop. Now the time has come to summon for our Lord and Savior, Grima.
Obviously, green is the best choice here. We'll just pull one of these, though. I already have a Robin, so I don't need to try and force a second one, but like try and pull extras to try and get a second one, but we'll use the free one to try and get him, and apparently not. Just Sheena. Gross. But I don't need him that bad. I've got other stuff I want to save my orbs for. In particular, I'm considering pulling on Grail's Devoted again for more swords, but also I want to get Ike's sword. But that's for the future. We'll worry about that later. We also have Love Abounds rerun. And again, we're going to be pulling green on this one just because it has the best 2 units here, or the best chance for focus. Although I wouldn't mind picking up Roy just because I could use another bow cavalry unit, but it's not super important. So I'll just pull this one green here. We didn't even get the choice for Roy anyway, so who cares? Just show us Hector. No, it's a Raceland. That's not bad. Not particularly amazing now that I've already got him, but, you know, it's not bad. Oh yeah, plus res, minus attack. Gross. Oh well.
Alright, I think this is the last of the daily banners. I honestly don't need these. Honoka would be a quote-unquote new unit. I did have a Honoka and I immediately foddered her for Hone Flyers, so I guess getting her would let me get another 5,000 feathers that I didn't grind up last time, and I don't have one, but like I've got Bow Honoka and she's just better, so I'm not particularly dying to get Honoka, and Hone Flyers is also readily available now thanks to Hot Spring Camilla. And then Takumi's not bad for close counter fodder. Sakura would have been useful a few months ago, but I don't know. Blue or colorless, either one. Or I could be totally contrary and just pull the red and hope for Corrin, but we'll pull the colorless and maybe we'll get a close counter fodder. I can use that on my Winter Erica or my Halloween Henry or something like that. Nope, just Lachesis. Gross. That's easy feathers. Don't want any of those that badly. And now we have one of the worst banners I've seen in a while in Chairshe and Virian's battle. They could have put like anyone on this third slot. They should have put like Maribel because she hasn't had a focus in a while. Or they could have put like Exalt Crom. Just really anyone that wasn't like a 3-4 unit. Like this is like a throwaway banner, but I'd take red or green. Red, I could merge down Breath of Fog onto my 4-star plus 10 Tiki, which wouldn't be bad. Green, I could get Chairshe's Axe for my work in progress 4-star plus 10 Chairshe. So either one just pretty much saves feathers. No green, so we'll just take the red and you get something good, right? That's just Elliewood. Yay! I'm admittedly tempted to pull these other 2 red orbs, but like, I don't know, if I pull red, I'd rather get a good 5-star instead of Adult Tiki, who I can get readily. So we'll pass.
Alright, we have the 2 new power banners. Most of these are 3-4 units, so that's not too exciting. There is double red focus on both, so on this one I'll probably pull red just on the off chance I pull a Corrin. If not, then, you know, but all these are fairly easy to obtain, so it's like, it doesn't matter that much. On this one, I think I'll pull Amelia, though I wouldn't mind pulling Seth or Tharja. They're both pretty solid. Obro's not bad either, but Seth I've actually been considering promoting because Triple Tactics is actually really solid, and I wanted to run Titania on my Aether Raids team, but she color overlaps with Inigo, so I was like, but on Seth it'd actually be pretty nice just because he has different color coverage. I'm not sold on that though, but we'll start with this one. Alright, we got one green, so we'll pull that one instead. Otherwise, we would have gone red for if there was no greens. But we didn't get anything good anyway. Just Gunther. Ah. That red is tempting, but we don't need it that badly. And next, we'll just pull the one red over here. Show me Corrin. No, it's just gross. I have a 4-star plus 10. I have no use for further Ericas. I guess if I wanted to do Hone Speed 4, I could grab Hone Speed off of her and then... But I don't need that. That's unfortunate. Alright, here we are with heroes with Blazing Light. Don't really technically need any of these. Ophelia would be nice, and she's the rarer one, but I also wouldn't mind pulling red just for potential Corrin. But unfortunately, Leaf and Celica... Well, Celica's pretty good, but I don't really want to build her because I just don't really like Celica. So I guess we'll just take this blue and hope for an Ophelia. Nope. Rip. And at long last, we have the much anticipated Find and Vote Heroes banner, and I gotta say, I'm not feeling any of these picks. I mean, I get it, like, Myrrh is like, she's a great red unit. I wish she had better fodder for like non-armor units. Her like only non-armor skill is like attack def 2 or something silly like that. Azura is great if you don't already have her, which I do. But it, like, and then Duma is like, he's kind of like the newest hype armor unit. Or as of when the voting was open. He's not like anything mind-bogglingly new or anything, but you know, he's an armored dragon. He's strong, you know. But like all three of those are like, yeah, okay, they're pretty solid units in their class. And then we've got Lyn, who is generally considered the weakest legendary hero. Just kind of all over the place, and there are so many good green units in just like Hector, Surtur, Hector, Lewin, Hector, you know, that it's just baffling that of all the characters that could have won, she won. But I get it, like there are so many green units that, you know, we're splitting the votes, that, like, you know, whereas everyone pretty much was on board for Legendary Azura, that she won in a landslide. Lyn, like people were debating, oh, should we get Surtur or should we get Hector? And then that vote splitting let her sneak in. And it's just a sad affair because, frankly, I don't really want any of these characters that badly. So I'm, like, you know, I'm not, like, gonna be super upset if I don't get any of these, but I will say that of all of them, the one I'm least interested in is Azura, despite everyone joking about Lyn. At least with her, I get some Dragon Flowers, some Feathers, and Speed Tactic for, like, I don't know, Sakura or something. Whereas Azura just has nothing for me, so I'll probably just take a Merge. Myrrh, I can give her armor skill to someone, I'm not sure who. And Duma is, I can use him to run extra lift mitigation on AR defense. So I guess in order of most useful to least useful for me would be Duma, then Lyn, then Myrrh, then Azura, way at the back. But yeah, I don't think we can trust the community with anything in the future, given this. This is bad. If you're a fan of her, though, congrats for getting the chance to get her, but I just feel like there were so many better options. But that's in the past. What's done is done. And there were a lot of theories on this. When I first saw these, I didn't think that we would be able to choose. Some people are like, oh, we're going to be able to choose. We're going to be able to choose. I didn't think so right at the start. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the video, but I was like, oh yeah, it looks like they're going to be random. So I assumed from the beginning that they were going to be random, so I'm not upset about that. But everyone was trying to figure out, oh, well, maybe the position will be set for each character and it's just got the orb over it. Nope, apparently that's been debunked already. And then there were theories that, oh, we'll be able to pick by listening to the sounds of the stones, and again, no, they all use the same sound effect. So it's just literally we just gotta pick a god and pray. Oh, and also the Boon and Bane are randomized too, just for extra salt. But like I said, I don't really care too much. Let's just see what this top orb gets us. What is our free anniversary unit? It's Myrrh. Okay. It's not the worst thing, but it wasn't the best, even though the best still wasn't that great. Maybe she'll be better. Plus res. I don't know what Myrrh wants, but I'm guessing plus res and minus defense isn't it. But I could merge her. Merge her. Or I can use her for Vengeful Fighter. Or Armor March. I guess I could do Armor March on male Grima and put him on a team with Duma, and that'd be kind of funny. But I don't know. I don't think it's that great to give her up for that. I think I'd rather take the Merge or Fodder Vengeful Fighter. That seems like the rarer skill. That's disappointing. Now the banner's here, but I'm not going to be pulling on that because first of all, I've got 22 orbs, and second of all, like I said, I just don't care for any of these characters. I'd much rather pull on Grail's Devoted or try and get more Selkies. But anyway, in addition to that, we also have the new Voting Gauntlet banners. Of course, I'm going to be on Team Morgan. I'm getting so tired of Voting Gauntlets. It's just like every single month I just get disappointed because my character just loses. The only time I've ever won was on the Leon Voting Gauntlet, and I won with him, but he wasn't like it felt so underwhelming because it wasn't a character I genuinely cared about. It was just like, he's the character I like the most out of these characters I just don't care about. So it was like, naturally, the one time that I win, it wasn't with a character I really wanted to win. But so that's who I'll be going for. But here we're going to pull. Green gives us the best odds, but Innis is the rarest. So I guess we'll pull Colorless. Maybe I'll just pull red if it's here. I'm stupid. We're gonna go for a male Corrin merge. Come on, show me Corrin. I just don't have any use for Innis either, so it's like, eh. Oh, male Morgan. Cool. The game is telling me choose Team Morgan. But that's cool, I guess. Dull Ranged might be very useful for Aether Raids, so I do need more copies of that, but I'd also like to build Male Morgan eventually, but I'm just so many copies away from that it's not even worth. This one's plus speed, though, which is pretty good, I'm guessing. So I'll probably save that one, but I do want some more copies for Dull Ranged in the future. And on this one, even though I love Morgan, I'm going to be on her team, I don't need more copies of her. So we're going to be pulling green priority and then red for Kit Kat over there. This must be fate. Alright, what do we got? I swear, if it's freaking... If I free summon Morgan, I'm going to have very mixed feelings. Okay, it's Effie. I just wanted... Special Spiral or Male Corrin. Though Katarina merges wouldn't be bad either because I do like her, but so that's some generally disappointing summons. I'm more excited for the male Morgan than I am for the free 5-star, honestly, but geez, I do still consider this event to be a step up from last year's Hero Rises, just because with that it's like, oh, if I don't want legendary Ike, then like, you know, I have a 100% chance of getting something I don't care about. But here, you know, even if like Azura is not my favorite character or favorite unit on the banner, I've still got like a 75% chance to get something that's useful to me. I don't know, you know, I like having more options, and then getting the banner afterwards lets you go in for that character if you really want them. But I think really they should just let us pick one character that we want for free and just give it to us. Like, that's not gonna break the game or anything. Oh well. Anyway, next up, probably Legendary Heroes. Yay! Here is Legendary Heroes with Roy. We're going to be pulling red, not actually for Roy. Like, he's alright. I'm not, like, itching to get him, but he shares, like, I wouldn't mind getting him, but he also shares focus with Hrid and Festival Makaya, who I'd both really like to have. If there's no reds, I guess blue would be the next backup, just for the off chance I pull a Drift Male Corrin. Actually, green is probably better because I don't have any of them, but blue I have Niles twice. And colorless is just not generally interesting. I wouldn't mind Mikoto, but like the other two are eh. But red is our target. We're not going to be spending orbs though. Ooh. Oh no. I want all of those. I need the male Corrin merges. But we'll just pull this one right here. Show me something wonderful. Show me a male Corrin. Ah! Disgusting. Rip the dream. So that was all the free summons, I believe, for February 2019. I wasn't sure if there would be another one on the 28th, so I didn't record a video. Oops. But yeah, so that was not impressive. Unfortunately, we didn't get much of anything very good. Just the freebie stuff that we were, like, the free anniversary stuff that we were guaranteed. Our actual random ones weren't very great. But it was still free 5 stars. We still got something nice, I guess. And the other ones can become manuals or whatever, so hopefully next month we have better luck. Thank you for watching, as always. Until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon, signing out.